I've seen this video of Claude 3.5 building this amazing front end for this developer. Can it actually work for me? I have a side project that I'm building and I just haven't got the time to complete it. Can I use this Claude 3.5 Sonnet to actually help me complete this app before my 3-month-old daughter wakes up from her nap? Let's see. Here's the app that I have built. It's a Streamlit app and it's got like different pages in it. If I say streamlit run.app.py, and we can see what it actually has. So we've got a little bit of a prompt designer that gives you, like, I have a list of prompts that shows things. Now the real thing that I want to work at is basically this thing is running GPT 3.5 Turbo, GPT 4 Turbo. It's using the OpenAI's thing, and what I want is to actually integrate Claude 3.5 API into this project. It should be fairly simple. Let's see how fast I can get it through using Claude 3.5. The first thing that I want to do is basically create a new page from my vanilla GPT, copy, and then paste it here. And let's call this Anthropic Chat GPT. If you reload here, always rerun, you can see that we've got the Anthropic Chat GPT thing here. It's still calling on the OpenAI model, which I don't want. Let's see how we can actually change this. So go to Claude AI API, and you can see this is the authentication. That's fine, but I want to use the Messages API, Python SDK. Yep, that's the one that I want. So we first need to install pip install Anthropic to have it in my requirements file. So let's do this. Then in my terminal. So I'm just doing the basic setup because Claude 3.5 won't be able to run the code. So I'm just basically setting up the infrastructure so that it can help me make this thing run, because that's not what it's going to help me do. So if I paste this here, that's fine. I don't want to upgrade pip. Cool, we have this. Alright, so what I want is basically get a streaming response. So this is the code. So what I do is go to Claude 3.5, like, hey, you are an expert Python programmer. I'm using the library Streamlit for my app. Here is the that I have set up. I'm for OpenAI ChatGPT. Sonnet API and see what you can come up with. So like here's the code that is copied and pasted. Update this Streamlit page to call the Anthropic API with streaming response. And if we go back here and we tell it like, hey, this is how you actually do it. Use the code below. Alright. Let's go. Let's see what it does. That's fine. Now let's tell it to remove any audio. Remove TTS, text to speech and speech to text code from this. Then we can add it back in later. Okay, let's give this a try. If we copy and paste, all of this. Actually, let me just create a new file. Paste. Let's call this ai.py. Okay, so the problem is that it doesn't have the token. So my Anthropic API key is in Streamlit app secrets file. Use that. Then we can go back here, tell it the code below to initiate proper API key set. So it needs to pull the API key from the secrets app, from toml.secrets app. Let's see what it does. There you go. Awesome. Anthropic API key. Okay, cool. Okay, if I just go back here, go to the AI page and be like, hi. Does it work? So I'll feed this back to Anthropic. While running the code, I get the error below. Okay, let's try this entire code again. Copy contents, paste it here, and then see. Always rerun. You are an expert. Reply everything in posh English. Session. I don't have async installed. Install requirements. Okay, there you go. Let's put this import statement here. All right. Let's run this again. Hey. Let's copy this entire thing back to Anthropic. Below. So it's really cool that it's actually giving you version 5.05. So okay, let's look at the response. Pip install Anthropic. Make sure I've got the latest version. Oops, didn't copy that. Copy. Okay. Okay, good. It's got the latest Anthropic AI. And then let's try running this again. The same response back. Let's feed it back into So it's trying to use async messages, but I'm not sure why we need the async messages, but let's see if it actually helps. Let's go back here. Okay, let's see. Version 7 out of 7. If we can get it to work. Posh English. And then be like, hey. Hey, it works! Nice. So we're actually using the API key. So, okay, cool. Now let's say use the previous code to enable text to speech using 11 labs library. This code works. All right. Okay, so we have this. Let's copy the contents. Okay, let me copy this page again. Paste it here, new version, AI with speech. Okay. Copy contents, paste it here. I think that's what it was. There you go. The AI wouldn't actually know this because it doesn't have the full context of the entire thing. So I will go from here, voices from API. Let me just change that. What is the voices from API? Use this code to select voice from open for 11 labs voices. Okay. So this is cool. Yeah, I know. Okay, cool. Copy contents, AI with speech, paste. Okay. Let's see if that runs. Where are we using generate? Okay, I want you to use this thing. Use this code below. Okay, I think we're getting there. We are very close. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it doesn't actually doesn't hallucinate and lose the code, because there's quite a different bit. So go back to AI with speech, copy and paste, text to speech 11 labs, then it contains all the voices, that's fine. Okay. Alright, rerun. Enable TTS. Speak everything in posh English. Does it work?
Hello?
Yes, it does. Okay, tell me a short 2-sentence story. It's actually quite fast.
Here's a short 2-sentence story for you. The old oak tree stood tall in the meadow, its branches stretching out like welcoming arms. Beneath its shade, a young girl read her favorite book. lost in the pages of.
So there you have it. I just used the Claude 3.5 Sonnet to upgrade my project. If I were to do this manually, it would have probably taken me about an hour and a half or 2 hours, because I would need to go through the documentation, I would need to read the code, I would make sure that there are no syntax errors and yada yada yada. The key thing is that I know how to program, which is why it was a lot easier for me to actually know what it's actually doing and know what the code is and where the problem was, so I can sort of direct it where the problem was and how to fix it. If I was a complete beginner, then it would be a different story, because I wouldn't know what I'm seeing, I don't know what I'm reading, and sometimes the AI would just get it wrong, which is what it was happening for when it was trying to run the async IO stuff. So yeah, it's an amazing tool. I think it's a lot better than ChatGPT or OpenAI's GPT-4 models. I'm very excited to see where else and how much I can push and use this AI to actually build these applications. Until next time.